morning, guys. Today we are going to be learning about the state tree, the bald cypress. Do you see them behind me? Let's take a closer look. The bald cypresses are distinguishable because of these knobby knees. Do you see them sticking out? The bald cypress trees usually live in these swamp type settings and can live over 100 years old, over 200 years old, up to 600 years. Can you believe it? The reason this tree is called the bald cypress is because it's deciduous, meaning it loses its leaves in the winter. This wide base of the tree with the folds like a draping curtain, this is called a buttress root, and it holds the tree in place in this water so it doesn't fall down like in a hurricane. These things that are sticking out that look like knees, they're actually part of the root system. Today, I'm going to show you how to make an bald cypress art piece. I'm going to begin my project by making the trunk of the tree. I didn't have construction paper, but I did find this craft paper, so I think this will work. I'm going to begin by folding my paper in half. Then I'm just going to start cutting. Now I don't want to cut off the part that I folded. I'm going to start cutting from the outside. I'm going to start with the base, the trunk, and go up. And then this might be a good part to put a branch. I'm going to cut out here and go back in. Go up, maybe make another branch. And then just keep going along. You can make as many branches as you want. Okay, so it's going to end up something like this. You're going to do it again with your second piece of paper. Now that you have your two pieces together, you're going to then tape them. I don't like that the backside is white, so I'm just going to color real quickly in brown, just so it's all solid and colored and will look really nice in the end. We are now ready to tape our tree trunks together. So we just line up the folds or the creases and just kind of tape along the edges. Okay, so now we have our bald cypress trunk ready. I'm now ready to create the cypress knees or the roots. I'm going to create the roots by cutting little strips of paper. I'll cut it in half, that's a little long. And then all I have to do is bend it, and it's going to create some roots or knees. I have now made the base of my cypress tree. I have the trunk, oops, and the knees or the roots. Now I'm going to add leaves. You can make the leaves with green construction paper. I happen to have this craft paper. And I think I'm going to try to use this paper cutter or die cut. But again, you can just use scissors. Let's see how it turns out. So with the paper cutter, I was able to make this design, and I can just put it here, put it on the trunk of the tree, or again, I might just cut and use scissors and make my leaves that way. It's totally up to you. This is your art, your design, no mistakes, whatever you want to do. It's going to look great in the end. So there, look, I just use scissors and cut, and I can create these leaves that way. If making these kinds of leaves is too difficult for you, another thing that you can do, just like we did the roots or knees of the tree, you can just make little loops and glue it onto the tree. There's all these different ways to make the leaves, however you choose. Another easy way that you could make leaves is just get a small piece of paper and just cut some fringe, little slits like this, and put it on both sides. And maybe fold it so it has some depth. And then you have another kind of leaf. It's totally up to you. I'm going to keep adding on to the tree by adding more leaves. And I cannot wait to see how your cypress tree turns out. See you next time. Bye.